What is goody? My Step Slimes. Today we're gonna make some custom 808s, so let's get it. So the method I'm using today is the combination of pre-existing 808s. You could make your own organic 808s with other sounds, but for this video today, I'm just gonna be using two other 808s. So I chose the Metro and the Spins 808, and here's how they sound together. We're gonna sauce it up. Now, in order to affect each one of these, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit Shift, so now I have both of these selected. Over here to the drop down, and hit Assign Selected for your mixer tracks, and boom. So in terms of mixing these together, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the distortion from the Metro 808 and just use the bass from the Spins. And the way I'm gonna do that is just with an EQ. So the Metro 808, what I'm gonna do is I've just put an EQ in, and then I'm gonna put some high, low pass, and here's what that's gonna sound like. So just keeping those higher frequencies in the Metro because it's a lot more distorted. And now for the 808 Spins, I'm just gonna put a low pass. And for the Metro 808, I'm gonna add a little bit of chorus. And when I add that chorus, I'm gonna turn it to be a little bit more mono, just because that chorus kind of widens it out a little bit. Follow it up with some distortion. Here's what that sounds like now. Pretty tight. But what I want to do with this is make it an infinite 808. And so in order to do that, hit Control, and that's how I get the drag tool, right? Select both Control, Alt, C. That's the quick way to consolidate a pattern. Just hit Start. And then now that I have this, I'm just going to hit this and edit it as a sample. And if you do that, it's going to give you all this extra BS, but I'm just going to delete that. So now I just have the 808 pulled up in Edison here. In order to make this infinite, we have to snap to zero crossing and find a good loop point. So first, snapping to zero crossing. You're going to go up to this little magnet, and I already have it selected, but it's going to be the fourth option. And then we're going to go into a place that's going to have a nice loop. And when I say a nice loop, I mean something that is not too dynamically different from the beginning to the end. So this doesn't change too harshly. Like some 808s decay really fast, but for this will be perfect. And then make sure that when the waveforms hit, see how it's coming up again, so it perfectly goes in the next. Because if it was over like that, it would make like a click because the waveform's going in like two opposite directions there. So we're gonna do it like that, and then go over to this little marker, and then we're gonna hit Set Loop, just like that. And then I can hit Control A, bring that in like so. And then if we open up, we can see here in the actual sample itself that the loop is set. And now in order to use this normally in like a sample pack, what I'm gonna do is go up here, this little file, left click, and I'm gonna hit Save Sample As. And if you're gonna wanna save it to the sample pack sides, you're gonna navigate over here. You're gonna go to your C drive. You're gonna go down to Program Files, down to Image Line, FL Studio 20. I know this is a lot of files, and yours will have the exact same, should at least have almost the exact same layout. Go to Data, go to Patches, and then lastly, go to Packs, and I'm gonna add mine to my Magma Kit. And then once in here, we can just name this. I'm gonna call it the Blood 808, and you just hit Save, just like that. Now it's in. And what's nice about adding these loop points in any of your 808s is you can make them infinite or not with one click of a button. Just this use loop points right here. And that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. And don't forget that this same technique is used to make one-shots, hi-hats, snares, claps, you name it. It's all using the same exact logic. So if you learned a thing or two, go apply it over there. Until next time, peace.